I'd like to briefly introduce you to a computer Bible study tool that will give you Greek verbs as a quick reference tool. For anyone beginning to delve a little deeper into the Greek text and understanding the Greek New Testament, I think you'll appreciate this tool tremendously. For any Bible student that is beginning to examine the Greek New Testament text and struggling to understand Greek, a quick reference guide to Greek verb is extremely helpful and not all that common or easy to locate. I like this site, preceptaustin.org. We'll click on it and go there now and see this tool and some of the other things that are available there. The link that I've given you will open to this page within the website. Should you want to go to the home page, you could navigate there using this tab. Also note that there's a site index, access to inductive Bible study, Greek word studies, which I'll touch on briefly as we take a look at this site, and many other tools, Bible dictionaries, Bible maps, and I'll touch briefly there. And this section here, It's Greek to Me, is a great collection of resources that you could use to begin to expand your ability to use the Greek New Testament in your study work. Now let's take a look at the existing page here. As I scroll down, we begin to reveal the Greek verbs quick reference tool. Notice that he starts with the tense of the verb. He gives an example verse. He illustrates the notation that's used, and he explains the present tense, the aorist tense, the perfect tense, the imperfect tense, and then he discusses translating these tenses into English. And you begin to understand when you read through this the struggle that there is in bringing an original text out into a new language, any language, and especially in our case for this discussion, English. So he has shown some of the differences and things that you need to know there. Another aspect of Greek verbs is the voice, and the active, passive, middle, voice are explained here in pretty good detail with examples. Another aspect of the Greek text or Greek verb is its mood. And here he outlines the indicative mood, the imperative mood, the subjunctive mood, and the optative mood. And so this is a quick reference guide, and he even gives an explanation, the author does, of how to determine verb, tense, voice, and mood, otherwise abbreviated TVM. And then he gives you links to sites on Greek grammar where you can begin to expand your knowledge. And I have used this diagram, found it to be very helpful when understanding Greek prepositions through the demonstration of this circle, and I commend it to you for your reading, and it will help expand your sense of understanding. He goes on in this section to outline all of the commands in the New Testament. Finally, on this page, you'll notice that he has given you related resources, and I would not overlook their quality or importance, and these would bear further investigation and, I believe, bear much fruit. I'll now touch on this tab, It's Greek to Me, and show you what's available in this section as you scroll down. He gives you original language tools for Greek, Hebrew, and English. And as you scroll through here, each one of these tools can effectively give you a collection of tools to help you with your study. Notice the Septuagint is included, fine lexicons. This section here, the Greeks had a word for it, is an interesting read and recommended. And utilizing web tools for word study is exactly what this course is about. This will give you access here to performing Greek word studies using resources on the web. And there are other things on this website that are worthy of note, such as the Bible maps. What I would say about the maps here is that he has chosen to display multiple ways of getting to and accessing maps in a way that they can be relevant to how you're studying. He has an alphabetical listing of maps. He has the entire collection of maps that are there, and then he also organizes maps by timelines or places. So connecting up with maps here related to the Old Testament are listed. This makes it very easy if you happen to be doing a study in 1 Samuel and you want to see what the kingdom of Judah looked like. You could click there and quickly have access to a map that's specifically tailored to the timeline in which you're reading or the events of the Old or New Testament as they might appear. I've explored only a fraction of this website, but I've introduced you to it. There are some tools here that can really make a difference in your understanding and appreciation for the Word of God. I hope that you'll take advantage of them. You'll be blessed by it, and thank you for listening.